Hi there, good afternoon. I hope you guys had a good lunch. Now I know all of those going to take the stage are going to be a little nervous because they have to do the 360 to address everyone. But to help them do that, we have the screens up on the boards, and their presentations will be made visible via the screen. So I hope you have a good view of what they're going to present. And there's a wide array of applications. Just so you know, if this is your first time listening to a pitch about a mobile app, the potential for mobile applications is said to be boundless. In 2017, the market's expected to grow to $77 billion. And there's about 268 billion downloads. That's the anticipation awaiting in 2017, with 46% having paid for the app they download. Now here's the real kicker. They spend about 30 hours a month going through 24 apps. That's each individual that's downloaded an application. So that's a lot of FaceTime with their device and a lot of FaceTime with the application. So if you're concerned about market, well, let me just put those fears to rest, because there's a huge market and a big potential of clientele awaiting. Now, just how our Ideapad startups are going to take that challenge is, well, up to them. They have their own creative ideas. And I'm going to invite Haris to come up first and share his application, which is tied into the world of football and futsal. Let's give Haris a big round of applause, and he'll introduce his application.
Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. I'm Haris bin Badru Hisham, the team captain of Golazo Football, a social platform for football and futsal teams. Did you know that football and futsal is the most played team sports in the world? Being played by 600,000 Malaysian, 6 million people across Asian, and 1 billion people across the globe. It is the undisputed team sports in the world. However, arranging a football game is quite a hassle. First, you have to call all the ref you know to book the fields. And who has the time to do that? Then you need to use the WhatsApp group and the Facebook group, which is annoying and not very efficient. Then you need to search for your players. Hey, can you come this Saturday? There's a game. And they give all sort of excuses. My sister is in the hospital. My cats are getting married. So you end up with only 8 players. And on top of that, they play half-heartedly because their lack of motivation, and also they don't have a real purpose to play. So what we want to do is we want to make it so much easier at the click of a button, just like that, that you can easily arrange a football game. At the same time, make football and futsal more fun, competitive, and interesting, rising it to a whole new, unprecedented level. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the platform that's revolutionizing football and platform as we speak. Say hello to Golazo, a social platform where we connect players, teams, courts, referee, tournaments to make it easier for people to play and enjoy the beautiful game. On Golazo, teams can register to create their profile. Players can also register and then join the team. After that, team can easily book a field via online and immediately gain a opponent for a game. All the games will be automatically updated into the system, and after the game, they can update the results, the final score, who scored, who assists, man of the match, and all of this will be updated into the player statistic, the team statistic, and each team will earn a points and ranking system, something that has never been done anywhere in the world for social football. So of course, you can share it to social media to brag about it. We're also going to incentivize the team where they can win merchandise. We're working with one of the 3 top brands, sports brands in the world for this. We're also working with Futsal 5 World Cup, so we can send the top teams to international tournaments. We are also working with Kementerian Belia and Sukan so that the team can have a go with the national team at Bukit Jalil. We also want to sponsor the team to have a friendly game with teams from other countries. I do not know about you, when I present this idea to any football players, they have this thing called ballgasm. And if you don't believe me, you can check all the testimonials here. So how do we monetize? So first, we're going to take commission for all the bookings. For each center, futsal center, we can get up to 5,000 ringgit a week. And there are hundreds of centers around Malaysia alone. This does not include Thailand, Philippines, and 1.9 million players from Indonesia. So the market is big. We are also going to sell our tournament app to competition organizer, which happens every week. Every week there's a competition, so the demand is there. And last but not least, we're going to create a marketplace so that all sports online brand can advertise. So can you imagine 1 million people across ASEAN, if we can get RM1 advertising revenue from each of them every week, how much money can we make? So the market size, 500,000 across Malaysia and 6 million people across ASEAN. So we're going to target first is the futsal center near university so that we can target the students so that we have a balanced supply and demand. We're going to do road shows, we're going to open booth, and then we're going to create a tournament to have them download and activate the app. So who are the competitors? Number one is WhatsApp, because that's how people are organizing game. But you know how notorious WhatsApp group can be. Another one is referees, because that's how people are also organizing games. There's also this platform called iBookCourt, which is local. And there are also other similar platforms from overseas. So why are we better? We are specifically catered for football, and we are more systematic as compared to WhatsApp. We have gamification, which is iBookCourt and referee cannot supply. And then we are localized in Malaysia, but we can also go to other countries as well. And then we have online booking as compared to the other platform from overseas. So since launching in February 2015, we have 197 teams registered and 417 players. And we have arranged 100 games through the platform. So we need your help to grow this bigger. With 250,000 ringgit investment, we're going to increase our sales team, and we're going to do more offline marketing, more tournaments. With this, in 2016, you are targeting to get 1,900 teams, 35,000 users, 70 courts and fields, and 36,000 games. And in 2017, the slide is a bit off, but we're targeting to get 30,000 teams, 300,000 users, 500 courts and field, arranging 300,000 games, 8 tournaments, and 100 football online store. So with 250,000 ringgit, we can tap to 5% of the addressable market to earn a 2.9 million revenue in 2017. If you're wondering where's the projection for 2018, it's 50 million, but as you all know, 3 years projection is as real as unicorn and fairies. So we are Golazo. We envision to create an awesome and exciting product to make people engage with football and futsal so that they become healthier and stray away from all this negative lifestyle. So and also make money at the same time, of course. So if you share the same passion, if your balls tickle when you hear our idea, please join our team. Not only you get 25% of this awesome product, you also get a free Golazo jersey with your name at the back. Thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it goes without saying, it's open mic time. So if you have any questions, please raise your hands. We'll get a microphone to you. And we're going to put Haris on the spotlight again, because he'll be answering without the use of slides. So members of the audience, if you happen to have a burning question about just how the application works, monetization, spread, reach, market share, just about anything, just raise your hands, we'll get a microphone to you. How many of you play football? Okay, we have one question.
Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon, everyone. So I would like to ask, the idea is interesting. So I would like to ask him, can you show us the slide just now, the pie chart?
The pie chart.
For the funding.
Can I get the slides to open over here?
Can we have the slides back up, please?
Can I share my suggestion instead of asking a question?
Sure.
Yeah. So based on the slide, where is the slide?
Can we have the slides up, please?
Okay, I think I remember few numbers. Okay, you say that 60% of the funding will go to the salary.
Yes.
Is it? And then around 3% for marketing?
I think, let me show you back the pie chart over here. So you see road tours, online
Yes.
marketing, referees, promotional materials, all of those are actually within the marketing segment. So road tours, referees. Referees will be a referral system that we will activate using the referees. So all of those inclusive of marketing. So marketing make out about actually 34% of 250,000.
Do you have any idea on what type of marketing would you like to market your apps?
So one of it is we do tournaments at nearby futsal center, at futsal center that's nearby to any university and colleges. So when teams want to join the tournament, they are forced to download and use the app. So with that, they will learn how to use it. And since all their statistics, all their points will be there, they will be stick to the app itself. Another one is to use the referees, because referee knows a lot of teams. They also know a lot of other referees, so we can use referee to do a referral system in order to market this.
So I think you need to improve in your personal branding along with your brand of Golazo.
Sorry?
Do you have any platform like Facebook for your personal?
Yeah,
so
of course.
you should use your personal Facebook to brand your brand.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
That's one of the suggestions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Are there any other questions from the audience?
This gentleman right here.
Yes, the gentleman in the front row.
I think I just have one issue with the salary.
Sure.
Okay, because if you remove 60% from 250,000, you'll be left with 34% for marketing, which is around 90,000 ringgit, which actually is nothing.
So this is for a 12 months runaway period.
Yeah, but still it's nothing.
Yeah.
Because by that time you'll not be able to achieve what you aim to.
So because we use the referees, so they have a very
I
wide
totally
network.
agree, but I think you have to work on the 60% salary.
All right. Thank you very much. This is based on because we want a bigger sales team,
Okay.
bigger marketing team. Yeah.
One more question: how much money did you do till now?
The app,
The whole platform.
almost 100,000.
Ringgit.
Yeah.
Good job.
Are there any more questions from the audience?
Are they shy or?
How many of them play football? Because I am curious to know if they know the game and the reach. Okay. Thank you, Haris,
All right. Thank you very
for
much.
your time. And Haris will be here, so if you have any questions that you want to take off stage, I'm sure he'll be able to answer. Thank you so much, Haris, for that pitch.